Hello everybody. It's currently 2 a.m. and I thought, why not record a fun physics video. So we have this tree here, and let's just imagine this is a tree, and we have someone cutting it down with a chainsaw, and when the chainsaw is at exactly this position, so the chainsaw has a width of 0.5 centimeters, and when the chainsaw is 8 centimeters into the log, or into the tree, it begins to topple. And so in my other video on uh, F equals ma, I think it was, I don't know what problem number it was, but it was an F equals ma problem. And basically the conditions for something to topple over, right, is basically for its center of mass to be out of line with the sort of balancing point. And so L here, this length, this is the length from the bottom of the log, right, up to the center of mass. So this is center of mass. So essentially, we want it so that if we went from this point vertically up, right, it would eventually hit the center of mass. Like it would intersect the center of mass, this line. That's the conditions for L. And all this comes down to is a bit of trigonometry and it ends up not being that hard. And so let's see what we can do. So essentially we have eventually this line will hit here, right? And we know that this is our 90-degree angle. So we have some right triangle here with one length is 10 centimeters and the other is L. And so maybe, you know, maybe we can figure out one of these angles and we can, do some tangent trigonometry. And so notice that since this is a 90-degree angle here, if we could figure out, this tiny angle, that might help because this line, this side of the log is parallel to this line, so this angle would actually be congruent to this angle. And well, we know that we're making a 90-degree angle here with this base, so with our vertical, but we have a 90-degree angle here from the side of the log to the part that's being, to sort of this elevated part. In other words, since, so this, it's kind of hard to see here because I made the thingy too small, but basically this angle right here is equal to this angle because we have basically one equal angle, and on either side of it, this angle is being added to it to make 90 degrees. So in other words, we know that, so this is a right triangle with 10 and L, but we know in our original triangle we have this, right? This is a right triangle, and the adjacent, or the opposite, sorry, is 0.5 centimeters. Well, what's the base? The base here is just 20 minus 8 centimeters, right? This portion, so that's 12 centimeters. And so now we know our proportions, that 10 to L is equal to 0.5 to 12. And after solving, we get, hold on, let me do a mental, yeah, we get that L is equal to 240 centimeters. And that is basically what the problem is asking for. So again, just recognizing some similar triangles can often be helpful in seemingly difficult physics problems. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in my other videos.